Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream of the Eliminator tournament. This is a little surprise live stream. Actually, wasn't even thinking of doing one until Rod and Son said something. But yeah, we'll power through some of these heats and keep it moving. So, a few of you in the room already. Thank you for joining, and hopefully some more pile in. But if not, people can go ahead and watch the link of this later on. So we're about 4 minutes away from the, I think it's the second heat. And we'll go back and check the heat that ran before this, but they ran maybe about 20 minutes ago. Hopefully everybody can hear me out there. And yeah, so we got about 4 minutes here. Let's just jump into this. Obviously, for those that don't know, we run one of the largest virtual horse racing tournaments in the world every 4 months. This is called the Eliminator. The top four horses advance through each heat. The goal really is to get to the finals, or at least the semifinals. Cash purses. I mean, they're all cash purses, but there's a lot of added money from the site in the semifinals and finals. But really, it's one of the most difficult tournaments to win. And if you can, basically, it's to survive in advance. So you want to survive through these early heats to keep moving in the tournament. You're looking to be top four. Dead heats, top four advance as well. So yeah, it's sometimes you need a little luck. Today we're running on mud, so it'll be a little bit interesting compared to the first set of races and some of the times. So let's look into this next heat. And let's see, Chrisman's out here early. How you doing, Chrisman? Thanks for watching. So lane one here, we got I Am Unstoppable. It's PA bred. It's owned by Carlton Lodge. It's a 3-year-old filly. It did win its last heat. Ran a 117.96. Poncho Rhythm. Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old colt at a Jake Effect. Finished third in round one. Tremendous Spirit is Dutton Ranch's 3-year-old filly at a Big Black and Tremendous Machine. The horse finished fourth in the first heat. Double Down Prince is in lane 4 for Poncho Racing Stables. It's a 3-year-old colt. It won its previous heat, 115.98. Redfield is Muck Farms 3-year-old filly at a Maxfield. It won its heat. So we have 3 winners here so far. Lane 6, Dash Stables 3-year-old filly at a Just Burn It. Won its heat, 110.96. Great Saint is in lane 7. Aloya's 3-year-old filly at a Jep Star. Finished third in its previous heat. Christmas Gift is Christmas 3-year-old colt at a Dr. Post. It also finished third in its previous heat. So we got 4 or 5 winners from round one facing off here in the second heat today. So should be a very interesting race to see who can handle the mud and who can go 2 for 2. Let's see where we're at here. Minute 32 to the next post. So yeah, that's your field here. Should be a good day of racing. Should be fun on the mud. And Paul and More Racing Stables actually missed the entries for round 2, which is a bummer because Paul had some good runners in there. So feel bad for you, Paul, but there's always some good racing on the open card, to hit. But yeah, tough one. Hate to see that happen. I tried to message you earlier to see if I could help you out with that, but got too late in the day for that. So we move. 52 seconds to the to this next heat. Let's just see who won the first heat. First heat was won by Bald Farm, a little vulgar, ran a 134.61. So you already see the times are a little bit slower here on the mud. Horse finished fourth in the last heat, survived, right? Advanced, and then wins the second heat. So 113.94 on mud there for Bald Farms. Congratulations. And Dutton's Captain Carolina advances, Christmas Commander Bell, and Robinson's Princess Valerie all advanced there. So good work by all those stables. There we go. 14 seconds. Good luck to everyone. Post time. Good clean break here. We got the 1 and the 3 there on the inside, vying for first. That's I Am Stoppable from Carlton Lodge, and just to the outside there, Tremendous Spirit from Button Ranch. And on the rail there, we got the 2 Poncho Rhythm and they're the early leaders, followed by a pack here of Just the Secret, Redfield, and Double Down. Great Saint and Christmas Gift from Crispin in the back. So right now, midway through the back stretch, and we got nose and nose. Tremendous Spirit takes the slight lead over I Am Unstoppable here and tries to push on through the outside. And we heading our way to the top of the turn. We got Tremendous Spirit by 5 hundredths of a second and over I Am Unstoppable. Redfield is in third. 6 Justice Secret is on the lane 3 or 3 wide there on the outside. You got 7 Great Saint Aloysius horse here is trying to make a big move here to the outside as they make their way around the turn. And looks like Tremendous Spirit making a good push here in the mud for Dutton Ranch. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. I was just checking it out. All right. We're hitting the stretch here, and the push is on. The lawyer's trying to make this big move from the outside. I don't think he'll have enough time here, but he will get up from advance. It's going to be Dutton, who well, it should be Dutton here. Let's see. It's getting close. Dutton's Tremendous Spirit. Then we got Dash is Just a Secret. I Am Unstoppable from Carl Lodge and Great Saint from Royal. Looks like those 4 will advance. So congrats to Dutton for winning the second heat today. Um, well done. Let's check out some numbers here on this one. Race finished 134.36. Just a Secret, like I said, I Am Unstoppable and Great Saint all advance. Tremendous Spirit ran a respectable 134.36 in the mud, 105.95. Actually ran a little better in the mud than it did in the first heat. So there you go. 2 minutes to post in the next round, next heat. Let's see. All right, let's check the form out real quick. Lane 1, we got Wake Up Maggie. It's a New York bred from Jake Dog Racing. It's a 3-year-old filly, had a second chance. Finished third last out. Dr. Honorable is in lane 2 for Chrisman. This is a 3-year-old colt out of Dr. Shibble. This one finished second in the first round. Captain Jack is a Kentucky bred owned by Dutton Ranch out of Captain America and Carolina on My Mind. It did win its first round heat. All by Myself, Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old colt out of Stagger. Finished fourth in the last round. Zen 47 PA's Flip Farms 3-year-old colt out of Zen Legacy. It also finished fourth in the previous heat. Lane 6 is Moorline, a Florida bred Muck Farms 3-year-old filly out of Flightline. This horse finished third in the last heat. Landins is winning 420's 3-year-old gelding out of DD Zandon. Also finished third in the last heat. Maker Salt, it's a New York bred from Totoro Stables 3-year-old filly out of Salty T, New York. Finished second last round. And that is your field here in race 63 for today. And we are 40 seconds to post. So now I think just one winner from the previous heats in this group here. So it should be interesting. A bunch of non-winners running. So if they can keep that winner at bay, we'll get a new first time winner out of this group. Possibly the early favorite at Dutton Ranch is Captain Jack, which was the last race winner. So it's a 2-1 favorite for Dutton Ranch. Rudders on the mount, followed by Cold Light 3-1 for Christmas Dr. Honorable. 10 seconds to post. Good luck, everyone. Where's my video? Thank you. And we're off. Three nose out front, and Captain Jack and Dutton Ranch. With the push on. Christian gets to the inside, similar to last race. Dr. Honorable. And the six scores more lines of Muck Farms. Four wide outside, and the one is sitting on the rail. Let's leave it back to Jake Racing. As you see here, this is the current positioning here as we're heading to, we're actually in the backstretch, heading towards the midway point there. It's still all Dutton Ranch. He is running three wide though. Christian kind of got it blocked out a little bit. There he is, slides into the rail. Christian's holding second with Dr. Honorable, more line, followed by Wake Up Maggie, Zen 47, all by myself, Landon's, and Maker Salt is in the back. There's a look there as we head to the top of the turn. Still all Dutton Ranch with Captain Jack. Got nearly a half second lead there out front. Nice lead there for Dutton. Christmas still holding second. We got three horses here on Christmas heels. That Wake Up Maggie, Zen 47, and more Line Florida. As we head to the top of the stretch, here we go, folks. Heading home. It's still all Dutton Ranch. Tries to go back to back here in these seats with Captain Jack. Christmas still holding on for second for Dr. Honorable, and it's looking like the third place for Flip Challenge Christmas here. That's Nate Salt from Photo of Tables. Will take third, and it's going to be a photo for fourth, folks. But it's all Dutton Ranch early here. Captain Jack with the win. And one Wake Up Maggie from Jake Dog Racing did hold on to fourth. And there's the top four from Jack Dutton. Again. Don't go on winning five now in a row now. They might say your stable's juice button. Come on. The other day, I think you went winless in 35 heats, but you got two already today. See how it happens? The Dutton double, Christmas says. All right, let's check the numbers out. We got Gary says good evening. We're Gary, good evening. All right, let's look at the results here in the mud for Dutton. It's funny because Dutton, we know Dutton loves muds. Like he's back-to-back winner in the mud. Captain Jack runs a 1:34.20. It's a very nice, quick time here in the mud for Captain Jack. Was the pre-race favorite and is now 2 for 2 in the Eliminator, looking strong early. Got to be considered one of the early favorites for the tournament for this 3-year-old gelding. And a Captain America, Captain Jack. Dr. Honorable, Maker Salt, Wake Up Maggie, all advance, survive in advance, name the game. So congrats to those stables. Make it to the next round. Okay, race 64 here as we keep it moving. Got a minute 17 to post. Let's check out the form. I'm not muffled. This guy's always critiquing my video stuff. I sound great. I don't know. Maybe I'm muffled, but I'll have to listen back later on. Anything I can do about it right now. The Lane 1 Grand Power Muck Farms 3-year-old gelding won its last heat. Aloha, everybody, is out of Aloha West for Poncho Racing Stables. Also won its last heat. Lake Effect Snow, start of Desert's 3-year-old gelding at a Big Bad Jake, finished third last round. Monday, Creekside's 3-year-old filly out of Vendetta, finished fourth last round. Silver Dynamos in lane 5. That's a 3-year-old filly out of Silver Strike for Chrisman, finished third last heat. Lane 6 is Holt's Revenge, Vertical Stables 3-year-old filly out of Captain Obvious, finished fourth last heat. Rattlesnake Showdown, Pacho Racing Stables 3-year-old colt was in lane 7 at a Rattlesnake Strike that won its last heat. And Byrama Power, Dashes Stables out of Elite Power, finished second last heat. So we got two winners. A second place finish, a third place finish. Should be interesting. All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's let it roll. Post time. Show me the money. All right. It's Ben off. You got Grand Tower, Monk Farms on the rail here. You got a head lead over Lake Effect Snow from Star of the Desert. In third is Monday, Creeksides. And then fifth is Silver Dynamo from Crispin. I believe it's sitting too wide. On the inside of him is Aloha, everybody from Poncho Racing Stables. I'm stretched out here in the back of the stretch midway through. Um, let's see, kind of all running. There we go. It's still making our way to the top of the turn soon here. It's still Grand Power from Muck Farms holding on. League Effect Snow, Star of the Desert is 10 hundredths behind. Monday, Brick Creekside Stables looking to make a move here on the outside. Silver Dynamo from Crispin is faltering a little bit here in fourth. Fireman Powers, Dash Stables is making a move up to the front here and looks to join the leaders as you make your way around the end of the turn here towards the top of the stretch. Dash is making a big move, splitting horses here. Looks to take over third and does, takes second, does, and now has the sight set on Grand Power. And it's all Dash stable with the power move through Grand Power to take first. It's now Byron of Power, Grand Power second, Rattlesnake still down to sit in third, and the six horse Holst Revenge from Vertical Stables looks to hold on for fourth and advance to the next round. Big, big, strong run around the turn into the stretch for Byram at Power, California bred for Dash Stables. Well done. Okay, good job, Dash there. Okay, so let's check out the numbers we have for this one. Let's back out of here and let's take a peek. Winning horse was Byram of Power, 134.15 in the mud. That's the fastest heat today in the Eliminator on mud. Cold Light had the mount. Grand Power advances for Muck Farms, Rattlesnake Showdown, and Holt's Revenge. So it looks like the two first round winners kind of battled it out there at the end, but Byram Power showed its class and took the race down. So there you go. There's your folks at Advance, Survive and Advance. Tough break for the rest of the guys, but see you on the open card. All right, let's move on. Next heat, race 65, and we're a minute and 55 to post. Okay, let me see something here. There we go. Lane 1, American Rhythm at a Big Black and Sheba Dutton. That's Dutton Ranch's 3-year-old colt. Finished second last out. Pure Flattery is a Florida bred owned by Dash Stables. A 3-year-old colt had a DD Flatter. Finished third last round. In lane 3, Chances Are is a New York bred. Harvey Plax has the mount for Star of the Desert. This is a 3-year-old colt at a second chances. Finished second in round number 1. Colonel Ace is a California bred. It's bred by Black Ace Stables, owned by Winning 420. It's a 3-year-old colt at a Colonel Liam. Has a 4th spot here as Suarez has the mount. It finished 4th in the first round. B Racing, Kentucky bred, owned by Flick Farms, has Nickel Mac up. It's a 3-year-old gelding at a race day. Finished second in its first round heat. Lane 6 is Nicer Than the Rest. It's a 3-year-old filly at a Made of Iron Poncho Racing Stables, 4th place finisher. In the black is in lane 7. Bobby Dazzler's 3-year-old filly at a Master of Rhythm, finished third last out. This radio for sure is Christmas 3-year-old gelding at a radio 1. It finished 4th in the last heat. That's your field. We got 33 seconds to post. Good luck, everyone. And yep, may the best horse win. Had the best trip. I don't know. Let's see. All right, post time. And we're off. Big push right away from Button on the way out from one horse. American Rhythm takes an early lead by 11. wire this one apparently. Then we have the 5 horse here sitting 3 wide, be racing from Flip Farm. 3 horse chances R Star of the Desert sitting 2 wide here, about to slide into the rail, followed by the 2 and 6. That's pure flattered and nicer than the rest. Followed by this is Radio for Sure, Colonel East, and in the black. So early on, still all Dutton Ranch's American Rhythm. Dutton already has 2 wins on the day. Can he make it 3? He's running some decent splits here. 22:36, quick split here in the mud for the opening 2 furlongs. And as we make our way to the top of the turn, Dutton's opened up a 4-length lead over B Racing. Flip Farms looks to uh, walk Dutton down, but Dutton's actually extending his lead with American Rhythm now. And B Racing looks to be giving way there. This Radio for Sure for Christmas is making the move up. Looks to close the gap. Makes a strong push here around the turn heading into the stretch. It looks like this Radio for Sure will challenge Dutton down here in the middle of the track. So this, oh, here, this is B Racing's third. This will be taking over. Chrisman actually makes a huge move, builds the track, takes over Dutton for first, and actually ends up being a very easy win for Chrisman. Uh, this Radio for Sure runs a very, very fast 133.83 in the mud for Christmas. This Radio for Sure. That's an amazing run there. American Rhythm did give it up there at the end of the second. We'll check the rest of the stats out here. Hold on. Very, very impressive run. So in second, we had American Rhythm, Dutton Ranch. Bobby Dazzers in the black finished third. Chances are Star of the Desert finished fourth. They all advanced. And like I said, Christman ran a 133.83 with this Radio for Sure. That is a very fast run. By far the fastest heat of the day, and actually puts it right in some of the best times for a mile in this tournament out of the first 2 rounds. So congrats to Christman. All right, moving right along. Next heat, race 66. This view the form. We have, I'm not sure how many minutes to post, but a couple. Lane 1 is Keepsake. That is a 3-year-old colt owned by Parch Corn Hollow. Sire's higher risk. Finished yeah, I'm not sure. That horse actually shouldn't. That one should be disqualified. Shady is a 2-year-old out of Shady is in lane 2. I'm sorry. From Throwing Shade is a 3-year-old colt from Creekside Stables. Double Down Spies in lane 3 for Poncho Racing Stables, a 3-year-old colt. Lane 4 is Bomb Nelson, Poncho Racing Stables, 3-year-old gelding out of Cherry Bomb. It won its last heat. Ice Cold Brew, Black Ace Stables, 3-year-old filly out of Dr. Post. It won its last heat. 7th Chord is a New York bred for Christman out of Cody's Music. Finished second last round. Lane 7 is Simply Bold, Dash Stables, 3-year-old gelding out of Bold Bitter. Finished second last out. In Eliminator, California bred from Flip Farms, won its previous heat around a 115.96. That's your field, folks, for this heat. 40 seconds to post. But this tournament here, the 3-year-old tournament is for unraced horses only. It's not for maidens or whatever. It's unraced. The 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds are unraced horses. The 4-year-olds is the only age group where the horse is allowed to have run and had a win. We kind of open it up for 4-year-olds just so we can kind of get more horses. But if you're a 2-year-old or 3-year-old, you're supposed to be unraced going into this tournament. There's a horse in this heat here that actually does not meet the actual requirements. So if that horse does get into the top 4, it probably will be disqualified from the race. So we'll just see how this pans out. Post time. We're off. Right now, it's got Keepsake from Park Corn Hollow. Does have a slight lead here over the Christmas horse that's 4 wide. Now does the lead. That's 7th Chord. Sandwiched in between them is the three-horse double down spy from Poncho Racing Stables. You got the eight horse, three wide now from Eliminator, that's Flip Farms. Was a winner in the last heat, followed by Bomb Nelson, Ice Brew, and Simply Bold is way back. That's like 10 lengths back for Dash Stables. So we'll see what happens. Now, one horse, Keepsakes, Partial Corn Hollow, does take the lead over um, Seventh Chord and Double Down Spy as it heads to the top of the turn. Making our way through midway through the turn here, it's Keepsake is holding a slight lead over Double Down Spy, but Double Down Spy looks to push on. Christmas still in the mix here, three wide on the outside, half length back, followed by the eight Eliminator still sitting there. The four horse from Bomb Nelson, Poncho Race Field tries to make a move here. It looks for a lane split as we make our way, hitting the top of the stretch. Stretch one, it's Double Down Spy. Poncho Racing Stables takes the command of this race and doesn't look like he's going to give it up. Christmas is staying hot on the heels, but it's going to be a little bit too late. It's going to be Poncho Racing Stables, Double Down Spy, Seventh Chord, Keepsake, Eliminate, and Ice Cold Brew. I think. I'll have to look. That might have been a photo. So we're going to have some developments from this race, unfortunately, that will need to be handled by the stewards. Okay. Stewards will have to get involved here in this Eliminator heat. Poncho's Double Down Spy advances. Seventh Chord advances. Keepsake advance. It would have advanced, but does not. So Keepsake is finished third, but Keepsake has been disqualified by the stewards. Okay. So the top four that actually will advance from this heat will be Double Down Spy, Seventh Chord, Eliminate, and Ice Cold Brew. So the one is disqualified, folks. So if you had it in your superfecta or trifecta, you might want to check your tickets. Those are the rules, folks. Unraced horses only in this tournament, and we kind of missed that in the first round, so that's that. Anyway, we got 2 minutes to the next race. Let's check it out. Lane 1, Courtesy Music's a New York bred from Chrisman, finished fourth last out. Lane 2, Kiss Me Not, Creekside's 3-year-old filly out of Vendetta, finished second out last time. Double D Excitement is Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old colt at a Double Down Chant, finished third last out. Lane 4, Lunar Pier, it's a New York bred owned by Aloya. It's a 3-year-old gelding at a DD early voting, won its first round heat. I Have Rhythm is Star of the Desert 3-year-old colt out of Rhythm. Jeff Starr has the mount for Berkey. Lane 6, Don't Bet on Me. This Bet Twice horse is owned by Poncho Racing Stables, 3-year-old colt. Finished fourth in previous heat. Cold Light has the mount for number 7. That's Dash's Flower Power at a 4-wheel drive. Won its first round heat, 112.96. Seven Peaks is in lane 8 for Christmas. It's a 3-year-old gelding at a peak performance. It also won its first round heat. So we should have a doozy here, folks, in this heat with a few winners from the last round. 48 seconds to post. Three-year-old Eliminator tournament. This is round 2. Survive and advance. Top 4 advance to round 3. Post time, 10 seconds. Let's go. There we go. And we're off. Looks like the 8-7 Peaks Crispin Source tries to make that outside push and clear. Going to get blocked and tucked in. We'll have to drop back and find new position. We got 4 wide here out front. But the new leader is I Have Rhythm from Star of the Desert. Half a length lead over Kiss Me Not from Creekside Stables, courtesy Music. Chrisman's other entry here is in the route position, sitting nicely. And 3 horse is in 4 spot. That's double the excitement for Poncho Racing Stables. We go 4 wide out here to the 7 Flower Power, 7 Peaks Chrisman. The ace horse is on the route here, or actually splitting the 1 and the 3 is making a huge move. 7 Peaks just looks, barreled through that middle of the track now, and it's sitting 4th. Interesting. Kind of laid off there. Powered up to that position and then basically put the brakes on. So we'll still see if 7 Peaks has anything left for the end of the race as we make our way halfway around the final turn. Dash's horse here makes a huge move to the outside. That's a 7 horse. Flower Power is running like 7 wide now, hitting the top of the stretch. Interesting move here to see if he can catch some fast part of this mud track in the middle. Interesting strategy, but it is I Have Rhythm. Star of the Desert has a 4-length lead over Christmas 7 Peaks, who kind of pulled off the gas pedal there midway through. Not sure why, but does stay up for second. Looks like every courtesy music will be third, followed by Lunar Pier from Aloya 4. So Chrisman moves through 2 and 3, Aloya and Star of the Desert. Congrats on the win. Time was 133.94. Interesting fast time for Berkey there. The second horse to break 134 in the mud. So I Have Rhythm is now finished 3rd in round 1, finished 1st in round 2 in the mud, likes that wet track apparently. And did have a jockey change. You're in a 115.97. There's your top 4 that advance. Yep. Props from the peers. There we go. All right, let's check out the next heat. We got race 68 here. Dawn of a New Day is in lane 1 for Poncho Racing Stables. 3-year-old Colt finished 2nd last heat. Lane 2 is Savage Time. It's a New York bred from Aloya. It's a 3-year-old filly. Also finished 3rd. It's all last heat. It's out of Savage. $1 Trillion Champ. Rudder has the mount with this one for Poncho. It's a 3-year-old Colt at $1 Trillion. Finished 1st in the last round. Ran a 118.98. A blazing 133.73. So $1 Trillion Champ is one to watch here in Heat 2 in the mud to see if he can hold that up. Wish for Gold is Christmas 3-year-old filly at a Courtesy Wish. That's in lane 4. Midnight Waya is California bred, owned by Black Ace Stables out of Midnight Legacy. Finished 2nd last heat. Ember Angel. Harvey Plax has this mount for Christmas 3-year-old filly. Archangelo finished 2nd in the last round. Impetus is a Florida bred owned by Parched Corn Hollow. It's a 3-year-old filly at a Gravedigger, PA. Finished 2nd in round 1. In lane 8, Devil's Diamond. Bobby Dazzler's 3-year-old filly at a Devil's Breath. Finished 4th in round 1. That's your field, folks. I'm interested to see if the $1 Trillion Champ, who I believe, yes, $1 Trillion Champ has the fastest mile time on the site right now at 133.73, is in this heat, folks, in the mud. So this is going to be the 3 horse here with Rudder at the mount. Let's see what Poncho has in store for us. He has the top 2 favorites in the race with $1 Trillion Champ teamed up with Dawn of a New Day. Scott Powers there. So let's see what happens with Poncho. See if he goes 1-2 or who else can stop him. Post time 10 seconds. And we're off. Poncho second entry, and Ember Angel Chrisman looks like they're coming out front here, going two. Splitting them is the $1 trillion champ sitting two wide, just to the inside of them is the five Midnight Way. Now Chrisman's Ember Angel settles in, looks like four wide here in the backstretch, but still pouring it on here, trying to match the dawn of a new day, stride for stride. There is some horses out here four wide. That's the 6-5 wide, even here in the backstretch. One, two, three, four wide here for the Devil's Diamond from Bobby Dazzler, three wide here for Midnight Way. But heading to the top of the turn, it's still all dawn of a new day from Poncho Racing Stables. You got a half length lead over Ember Angel, who just really never stopped pushing forward here, followed by the big favorite $1 trillion champ from Poncho Racing Stables, still in that stalking position halfway around the turn, but does not seem to be moving too quick. Oh, looks like it's making a move now. Sets a flight here on to split the 1 and the 6 here in the stretch. Four's coming on strong for Wish for Gold. That's Christmas second entry. Has that rail spot. The 8-horse Devil's Diamond. Dazzler, of course, making a push here in the middle of the track. It's going to be a good finish here, I believe, coming out of the stretch. The 3-horse here is moving forward, but it's really Christmas 4, Wish for Gold. Looks a little bit stronger on the inside. See if he can get up for fourth. And 6, Ember Angel Christmas 6-horse here is going to take the race, followed by Devil's Diamond, Bobby Dazzler. Wish for Gold, Christmas, Dawn of a New Day, Poncho Stable, and the huge favorite gets bounced out of the tournament, folks. $1 champ gets bounced in the mud here. Finishes fifth, and that's the eliminator, and that's what happens, right? You gotta be able to get through all these heats, survive in advance. Whether it's snow, mud, fast, whatever. Tough trip there. Actually, not even a tough trip. It just didn't have it. But congrats to the winner. Let's just say Chrisman ran a 134.47 and pretty much a slow overall race for all these horses, considering what we've seen so far. 134.47, 134.80 was the second time for Tory Rivers and Bobby Dazzler, but they advanced. That's all that matters, right? So, well done. Ember Angel is now finished second and first, 108.94. Takes the cash. We'll have jockey preference also into the next round. All right, race 69. Let's see what we got. Lane 1 is the Emissary. The French Quarter-3 Colt out of Diplomatic Way finished fourth last out. Lady Smut is Bobby Dazzler's 3-year-old filly out of Master Rhythm, finished second last round. Hi Ho Shiva Way, Dutton Ranch is 3-year-old filly out of Big Black and Shiva Dutton, finished fourth last round. Lion Without a Heart, that's not a good sign. That's a New York bred owned by Poncho Racing Stables. It's a 3-year-old gelding out of Lionheart. It did win its first round heat. Nested is a New York bred owned by Aloya. It's a 3-year-old filly at a Bold Bidder. It also won its first round heat, 115.98 with a quick time of 133.81. Jack Armstrong has the mount here for the favorite. Lead the Way, Christmas 3-year-old gelding at Commander Wharf is in lane 6. Shoulda, Coulda, PA bred vertical stables, a 3-year-old gelding out of Magic Memories in lane 7 here. Finished third last out. Volatile Spirit is a PA bred owned by Christmas, a 3-year-old colt out of Volatile. Finished fourth in this last heat. That's in lane 8. That's your field. 30 seconds to post. So the favorite here, well, I thought it was the other one was the favorite. Let's see. Yeah, I actually think I thought, was it Nested? I thought Nested would be the favorite here. But it's not. It's second favorite here for Aloya. That's the one I'm watching is Nested. Here we go. This is pretty tight here opening. The horses break off now, and the 7 looks to push on through for shoulda, coulda vertical stables. Tries to clear the field here, but he's got 3 to his inside. That's the High Ho Shiva Way Dutton horse, the emissary from the French Quarter, and Lady Smut from Bobby Dazzler, making it difficult for shoulda, coulda. Um, vertical stables horse here is they're looking to gas this horse out early here on the outside. Let me that group's followed by the 6th, Lead the Way from Chrisman, Lion Without a Heart, Nested. My favorite here is in 7th position, followed by Volatile Spirit from Chrisman. Making a way to the top of the turn. It's still High Ho Shiva now over the emissary. It was a strong position on the inside for the French Quarter. And the 7 horse is giving away a bit here to it's a third, but currently Lady Smut is moving up along with Lead the Way. They're your top 4 now. The Emissary, High Ho Shiva, Lead the Way, and Lady Smut. 7 looks gassed out for shoulda, coulda, and looks to be out of the race. You have Chrisman's Volatile Spirit on the outside making a strong push. A 5 horse and a 4 horse making big pushes here on the inside, but it's going to be too little, too late. If either Chrisman's Lead the Way or the Emissary from the French Quarter. We're going to have a photo finish here for the winner. And the Emissary, I think. Yep, the emissary holds on for first for the French Quarter, so good to see the French Quarter win one. Um, and tight little photos finish there at the end. Let's check the data. 134.65 for the French Quarter. The emissary, Nickel Mac handed him out. Second is Lead the Way from Chrisman. Nested did finish third, so will advance. Didn't seem to like the mud there too much for the fast one from Aloya. High Ho Shiva Way, Dutton's horse, also advances to the next round. Congrats. Yep, French Quarter, congrats. The emissary. Finished 4th last round, survive and advance, right? Wins the second heat here. And handled the mud pretty well for the emissary. All right, race 70. Race 70. 7 horse field because, Paul's horses aren't in. Lane 1 is the second place finisher, Ballpoint. Christmas Thrill Filly to Oscar. Rudder with the mount has to be an early favorite. Delayed is a Kentucky bred owned by Bobby Dazzler, 3-year-old colt out of El Grand Slayer. Finished third in round 1. 3 is Lightning Webs, California bred, owned by Chrisman. It's a 3-year-old colt at a lightning speed. Finished second in round 1. Arbitrary, Dutton Ranch's 3-year-old filly at an Ass Fly Half, is in lane 4. Lane 5 is Simply Slow. Simply Slow, owned by Star of the Desert. It's a 3-year-old filly at an Epicenter. Finished second in round 1. Lane 6 is Double Down Hotel. It's a New York bred, owned by Poncho Racing Stables. This 3-year-old colt has Nickel Mac up. It's at a Double Down agent. Lane 7, Carter Hudson rides this one for Black Ace Stable. It's a 3-year-old filly at a Rhythm Fighter. Finished third in the first round. And that's your field, folks, in this next heat. Good luck to everyone. Favorite is Ballpoint, followed by Lightning Web. So Chrisman has the morning line odds here for the favorite and second favorite. One to watch. 15 seconds to post. In the mud. We're sloppy today at Digital Downs. Come on, where's my video? Are we frozen here? What are we doing? There we go. And we're off. Pretty even break here. 6 drop back early. That's Double Down Hotel from Poncho. Looks like we'll drop back and grab the rail. 7 follows suit. That's Divine Rhythm, Black Ace Stables. But so it leaves us just about 4 horses here up front. We got Lightning Web from Chrisman pushing on, trying to take the lead. And then 7 horse said, you know what? I'm not going to sit back. Actually goes for where are we? 5 wide here for the lead. One, two, three, no, 4 wide here for the 7 horse, makes a strong move up top and then kind of just pulls off. So it's still the 3 horse Lightning Web with the lead over Ballpoint sitting nicely on the rail. Um, Black Ace Stables, that's the 7 horse there in third spot. And the 2 is Delayed from Bobby Dazzler. Looks to split the 1 and 3. The 5 horse comes up strong. It's Simply Slow. Started Desert. Moves up super fast on the rail here at the top of the turn and just blocks himself completely. The horse has nowhere to go, but looks like it has all of the momentum. So we'll see what happens there. The 4 slides down into the 6th position, and then the 6 horse Double Down Hotel for Poncho is way, way back, taking a very odd strategy here in the mud. But as we make our way around the turn here, heading to the stretch, it is the 1 horse Ballpoint, Simply Slow, who blocked himself earlier, just makes a huge move here for Start of the Desert, takes the outside position on the 1 and is going to look to make a move there. 2 is given up here. That's Bobby Dazzler's horse here. And not really sure what's going to happen here for third and fourth, but Poncho is coming on strong. He was about 20 lengths back and is now just 4 lengths back from the lead, but it looks like it's going to be Ballpoint, Crispin's New York Bred, followed by Simply Slow, Star of the Desert, Double Down Hotel from Poncho, and Arbitrary. No, Photo Arbitrary. It's either Arbitrary or Devil's Rhythm for fourth. So congrats to Chrisman. Well done there. 5 horse looked very strong in that race. Did get blocked very early on and then pushed on through for second. So one to watch for the next round for sure. Congrats to Chrisman and everybody else that advances in that heat. Let's check the data. 134.64 for Ballpoint. I believe he was probably the race favorite going into it. So I believe Ballpoint is now 2 for 2. Oh, second and a first here. 114.93. Not a blazing pace, but gets the job done for Chrisman. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, lane 1, For Your Eyes Only, New York bred Christmas Trio Colt out of Dr. Post. Lane 2 is Help Me on My Journey. It's Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old Colt, a line of credit. It won round 1. Lone Stars, ridden by Harvey Plax. It's a New York bred Christmas 3-year-old filly at a Dr. Star, finished second. Tremendous Demon is a big black tremendous machine combo from Dutton Ranch. Cole Light has the mount. Purple Way, Kentucky, is a Creekside Colt out of Diplomatic Way, finished fourth last out. Son of Aradol is Black East Stables 3-year-old Colt out of Son of Sam, finished second in round 1. Hot Chicken is a California bred owned by Dash Stables, a 3-year-old gelding out of Nashville. And that's your field for this heat here, which is race 71. Early favorite is Poncho Racing Stables, Help Me on My Journey, followed by Chrisman's Lone Star. So we got Rudder and Plax going at it. And the third favorite here is Son of Aradol, one to watch. 28 seconds of post time. Hope you guys are enjoying the live coverage of the 3-year-old Eliminator tournament, brought to you by Digital Downs. Virtual horse racing, breed, trade, and win. Join today for free. Get your 4 free horses. Open up your stable. Jump on Discord. Meet some new folks. Learn how to race. Race for cash. Race for free. Whatever you want to do. Breed. Auctions. Private sales. You name it. We got it. Post time. And they're off. Tremendous Demon opens up a slight lead over For Your Eyes. Oh, now For Your Eyes says, "No, no, no, not so fast." Crispin's horse here says takes the lead back. Splitting them is the Help Me on My Journey, which I believe was the favorite from Poncho Racing Stables, and Tremendous or Lone Star. Crispin's house 1-2. For Your Eyes and Lone Star. Lots of movement early in this race. We're going three wide. Tremendous Demons three wide outside. Dutton holding third. Help Me on My Journey's fourth. Son of Aradol's fifth. Hot Chicken, Dash's horse here is in seventh, and in eighth is Purple Wave from Creekside Stables. Finally picks up some position here, settles in now nicely. So we're going to look to push three wide here around the top of the turn. Dutton tries to do the impossible with Tremendous Demon. Lone Star is second, just ahead off of For Your Eyes Only. Crispin's 1-2 combo heading around the turn. Making its way to the top of the stretch, it's now Lone Star. Christmas New York Bread is in first, followed by For Your Eyes Only. Tremendous Demon still will not go away for Dutton Ranch from the outside. Says not so fast, pushes on. Black Ace makes some noise now with Son of Aradol, who was the third favorite in the race, tries to actually close this down in the stretch. But it looks like it still will be Crispin. We're at 4 horse, still there. Dutton Ranch's side horse still there. So we have Lone Star is gonna win, Long Star, followed by Tremendous Demon. It's a hell of a run by Dutton. 3 wide all the way around, does not give up any ground, actually closes in for second. I believe that was I don't know if the 1 or 6 came in next, but, we'll check it out right now. It was the 1 For Your Eyes Only finished third, so the favorites go, 1 and 3 here. The third favorite, Son of Aradol, does advance, finishes fourth, and then Dutton there breaks up the Crispin Magic with Tremendous Demon. But the winner ran at 134.60. Congrats to everyone that advances in that heat. Man City won 8-0. Yeah, I'm not really a big Man City fan these days. My first team is Leeds, the second team is Liverpool. But that's a big ass win, 8-0. It's embarrassing, actually. All right. Let's see. Next heat. 2 minutes out. 7-horse field. Eliminator round 2. Lane 1, Burn It All. Dash Stables 3-year-old filly out of Just Burn It. Lane 2 is Private Zones. 3-year-old filly out of Vertical Stables finished fourth last heat. Lane 3 is Above It All. Black Ace Stables 3-year-old colt out of All the Above finished second last round. Dream Chaser, Christmas 3-year-old filly out of Dr. Star finished second last heat. King of the Night, 3-year-old colt owned by Crispin. King of Goshen finished fourth last round. Rebound Doctor, Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old filly out of Dr. Post finished second last heat. And in the seventh spot, we have Dazzler's 3-year-old filly out of Master Empire, Florence Nightingale. Troy Rivers has a mountain. Guys, this whole heat here is non-winners. So we have a field of 7 non-winners in round 2. That's just the way the cookie crumbled. So we will get a first-time winner out of this heat minute to post. So it should be interesting to see who steals this one. Crispin's Dream Chaser is no, I'm sorry. Black Aces Above It All is the favorite, followed by the second favorite, Dream Chaser. They're side by side here in case 3, 3, and 4 here. So for the folks just want to look at the early battle here in the middle between the two favorites, that's Above It All and Dream Chaser. Someone will break its maiden here in this mud 1 mile track at Digital Downs. 3-year-old Eliminator survive in advance. Who will the top 4 be? Get your betting in. Get the tipping contest going. It's open for entry. The ends today for see who wins their free sales ring vouchers for the week. So it's free to enter, free to play. Don't miss out. It's a week contest. Post time. And they're off. Early lead goes to private zone. Vertical stable stomps out front, takes the early lead, will grab the rail. It's being challenged by Rebound Doctor, Poncho Racing Stables. And inside of him is Burn It All with Ash's Stables. One horse here will slip in nicely as well on the rail. And we'll get comfortable early, followed by Above It All from Black Ace Stables and King of the Night in the middle of the track there, followed by Dream Chaser and Florence Nightingale midway through the back of the stretch. And it's all private zone. The Kentucky bred, owned by Vertical Stables, opens up a 5-length lead here in the back stretch heading towards the turn. Can he hold it on? Um, Ran a 22:42, 45:30 for the leader, private zone, making its way around the top of the turn. It's still all private zone. 4-length lead now over the 6-horse Rebound Doctor. That's Poncho Racing Stables. Looks to make a move. Burn It All is Dash's horse here, and that's third. Sitting fourth is the 5 King of the Night from Chrisman. Making our way to the top of the stretch now as we hit it. The field is closed in a bit here on the Vertical Stables private zone. Seen the run out of gas here down the stretch. Burn It All from Dash now takes the command of the race on the route. Looks to push on strong to the finish. It's going to be a photo here, maybe. Nope, 5-horse here is still cooking. That's King of the Night from Crispin, followed by Florence Nightingale. That's third for Bobby Dazzler. Photo finish for fourth. It's going to be a head bobber. Oh, man, that might be a dead heat. Dead heat for fourth, possibly, folks. But there's Burn It All, King of the Night, go 1-2. Strong run there from Dash. Settled in early, which helped him out a lot there on the rail and saved a lot for late for Dash Stables. Let's see if we had a photo. No photo finish here. Chrisman's Dream Chaser does get edged out by a whisker from Above It All. Burn It All takes the race, breaks its maiden, moves on. King of the Night. King of the Night. Yep. Advances and Florence Nightingale and Above It All. So 134.76 for the winner. We do have Stewards actually just contacted me and told me we may have an issue and a disqualification. Oh, yeah, we already covered that one. Okay, yep, same one. They were just confirming this disqualification for the horse Keepsake, which was disqualified. Okay, we are at minute 15 to post, so let's go ahead and look at the field here. Race 73 in the mud here at Digital Downs Track. Lane 1 is Cyber Saint from Chrisman, coming off a win in round 1. Lane 2, Cody's Gold, also coming off a. Chrisman's got 2 winners going head to head here in round 2. Interesting. Rose Dog finished second here in the first heat. Lane 4 is Noble Pharaoh, Black Aces 3-0 Colt also is a winner. So we have 3 winners so far. We have 5 holes, King of the Hill from Star to Desert. 6 is King Shiva, finished second, last out. 7 is Empire Angel from Dash, that finished third. And that's your field. So we have 3 first-time winners here matching up here in round 2. Early favorite is Christmas Cyber Saint over the second favorite, which is also Christmas Cody's Gold. Kind of dangerous having Christmas in the 1 and 2 spot here. But Noble Pharaoh will try to make some move with Carter Hudson. In the mud, anything can happen. We'll see. Congrats, Dash. Nice run. Yes, Dash, it was a very nice run. Congrats all the way around. There we go. Post time. And we're off. Clean break here for the 7. Horses in the field. 6 here takes the early lead. That's King Shiva from Dutton Ranch. Christmas seems to be holding up. Lanes 1 and 2 push the 3 outs out, keeps the 3 outside there. We're running 5 wide early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide early for the 7-horse Empire Angel Dash Stables. Huge move. I go 5 wide, clears everyone, and then now a challenge here at the top with the rest of them, and then settles in nicely for third. So it's King Shiva here, Cyber Saint, followed by Empire Angel and Cody's Gold. Heading towards the top of the turn, it's King Shiva with a 3-length lead over Cyber Saint. Half length in front of Cody's Gold, followed by Rose Dog. King of the Hill moves up now above Rose Dog, followed by Empire Angel and Noble Pharaoh. Midway through the turn, King Shiva extends its lead now, 4 or 5 lengths over Cyber Saint, making up a little bit of ground. Cody's Gold from Chrisman is sitting third, but seems to be dropping back a little bit. King of the Hill moves up now. So all Dutton Ranch here in the mud for King Shiva. Heading the stretch here, it's got a rather large lead. Can't really say it that great. There we go. That's much better. 1 horse from Christmas, Cyber Saint looks to close in here at the wire. Well, we'll run out of time, and it will be Dutton Ranch is King Shiva taking the heat down, followed by Cyber Saint and King of the Hill. Fourth will be Noble Pharaoh from Black Ace Stables. Congrats to Dutton Ranch. Amazing how the tables turn and the weather can become your friend. Oh, that wasn't good. Let me see. There we go. Let's check out some data. Okay, the winner posted a time of 134.65 for King Shiva. Finished second last out, finished first in this one. Has some nice little early earnings for the Eliminator as it moves forward. Cyber Saint advances, King of the Hill advances, and Noble Pharaoh advances. Race 74, next heat up. Post time, minute 45 seconds. 7-horse field. All time is in lane 1, Dash Stables 3-year-old Colt. Finished third last out. Lane 2 is Toxic Power. 3-year-old Colt owned by Black Ace Stable. Finished third also last time out. Fantastic Friday is Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old Colt at a Hennessy. The last time out was a winner. Dr. Longway finished second for Chrisman in the first round. It's a 3-year-old Colt at a Dr. Post. Scott Powers has the mount in lane 5 for a Lim Lady, Vertical Stables 3-year-old filly, coming off a third place finish in round 1. Tremendous Maximus is a Kentucky bred owned by Dutton Ranch. It's a 3-year-old Colt at a Big Black, and Tremendous Machine finished second. Lane 7 is New York Rangers. Christmas 3-year-old Gelding at a U.S. Ranger also finished second in the previous heat. That's your field, folks. Post time is in 55 seconds. Place your bets. Go to the tipping contest, enter the tipping contest, win some free sales ring vouchers. Boom, 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 boom. 20 seconds to post. Post time. Where are we at? Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. Show me the video. Thank you. And we're off. 6 drops on back, tries to take an early, position in the back. 5 pushes on for Elim Lady Vertical Stables. Will get held 3 wide out here by the 1 and 3. That's all time from Dash Stables and Fantastic Friday from Poncho Racing Stables. Lim Lady will eventually clear it here and take the Ralph's position, uh, midway through the track. Pretty good for Vertical Stables. We still have it all time and Fantastic Friday. 4th spot is New York Rangers, which is 3 wide. Um, and we'll settle now into the rail, followed by the 6 Tremendous Maximus. It's about 6 lengths off the lead here early as we make our way to the top of the turn. It is still all a limb lady. Let's see if Vertical can actually hold the speed here this time. It's very difficult to do here in the mud, but Vertical will do its best here with the limb lead to see if it can hold off a couple huge stables, Ponto Racing Stables and Dash with All Time and Fantastic Friday to make our way to the top of the stretch. We have the 6th course with a big run on the outside of Dutton Ranch's Tremendous Maximus. Looking very, very strong here at the top of the stretch is Tremendous Maximus as it makes up a lot of ground. It looks to pass on the 3 and the 7 at the same time. Now it's a Lynn Lady, see if he can hold on at the end. 7 is not going away. That's New York Rangers by Chrisman. It's going to be a close one here at the end. It looks like it's going to be Tremendous Maximus, followed by New York Rangers. A Lim Lady does hold on for third to move on. And Fantastic Friday from Poncho Racing Stable. So the Tremendous Machine filly strikes here in race 74 for Dutton Ranch, runs a 134.22, very respectable here in the mud, and is now got a win and a second here. So seems to be Dutton has seemed to figured out the mud racing here in round 2 of the Eliminator. These are the horses here that advance. Congrats. Better luck next. Better luck next time to the losing stables. All right, let's check out the next heat. We got the last 2 races coming up. We have race 75. Let's go. We're on the mud here at Digital Downs. Lane 1, double down 6 is Poncho Racing Stables 3-year-old Colt. It's a winner in its last heat. Make it rhythmic is Dash Stables 3-year-old Gelding, finished 4th in round 1. Inches away is a PA Breds, ridden by Jep Star. Owner is Star of the Desert. It's a 3-year-old Colt. That'd be Joel Bell, finished 2nd in round 1. Christmas 3-year-old filly is out of Highland Blade. This one is Highland Princess. Rudder with a mount. Early favorite, winner last run. Diamond Main's a Kentucky bred owned by Black Ace Stable. Also won its first round heat at a Maine on Fire. Look for the 5 and 4 to do battle early here. Captain Crunch is Dutton Ranch's 3-year-old Colt out of Captain America. Finished 4th in last heat. Looks to make some improvements here. And finally, in lane 7 is Chrisman's Fly the Coop. It's a 3-year-old Colt out of Flightline. Finished 4th, running a 111.96 in round 1. That's your heat. I like the 4 and the 5 in this race to make some noise. $35 seconds to post. Dutton. Yep. Dutton's doing his business today. That's 4 or 5 wins for Dutton here in round 2. $10 seconds to post. And they're off. Big run on the outside by Captain Crunch. Button looks to win another one here. Huge run on the outside, swings in hard left, takes the route early. I mean, we got a four length here, 4 length lead early here for Dutton. Interesting. Maybe even 5 length leads. Runs a 22:32 opening 2 furlong. Rather fast here for the mud. Let's see if this top speed can hold. Speed hasn't been holding much here in the second round in the mud, but never know. Look, we got 8 lengths out here. I got to change the view just to see the other horses. Captain Crunch is just like I mean, I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. Second place is Highland Princess, but it doesn't even matter at this point. He's a full second behind Captain Crunch. Let's see if he falls off. Double down six is in third. Diamond Main is in fourth. That's a second and a half behind the leader, which is Captain Crunch at the top of the stretch. It's just absolutely smashing this group, but it could just run out of gas here late. Let's see. Chrisman is coming on strong in the middle of the track. At the outside, Chrisman again. This is, I don't know which one that is. Fly the Coop. But Jason looks to hold on here with the sixth late with Captain Crunch. Highland Princess makes a great run here to close the gap, followed by Double Down Six for Poncho and Diamond Main from Black Ace Stables advances. He held. He held. Not much speed has been holding. I haven't seen any really wire to wires all day. But it took like a 15 length lead just to do that. Interesting strategy, but Dutton goes back to back here. 134.34. I love it. Well done, Jason. I never want to hear you moan about the mud again. I know, right? He's killing it out here today. He's killing it. So you don't have to do a podcast. You don't have to be on a live podcast, to live stream to win races. You know what I mean? You can be in the background and win. Let's see here. Eliminator, final heat of the day. Let's check it out. Lane 1 is Power Zen, Black Ace Stables, 3-year-old colt. Won its first round heat, 117.98 with a 133.77. Wow. Let's see what this horse can do here in the mud, right? We've seen the other fast ones falter. The fastest time, 133.73, got knocked out of the second round heat. In time, Kentucky bred, owned by Dash Stables at a Win a Derby. Finished second last out. Dog Rose is in lane 3 for Poncho Racing Stables. Been quiet all night. Poncho has been. The 3-year-old colt at a Bulldog. Lane 4 is Seventh Gentleman. Christmas 3-year-old colt was a winner last out. And Rudder has the mount. So this one, 133.88 in the first heat. So we got two very fast first round horses going head to head in this one. Tremendous, horrendous Dutton Ranch's 3-year-old gelding looks to make it 3 in a row for Jason. Big Black. Lane 6 is Rank Amateur. Started as a 3-year-old colt at a ranked. And lane 7 is Troublesome. It's a California bred, also owned by Christmas, a 3-year-old gelding who finished third last out. So we're looking to see Chrisman's quick one here and winner 133.88. That's going to be Seventh Gentleman to see how he runs against the other very fast horse here from round 1, which is Power Zen. So we got 20 seconds to post. Let's see what these two early favorites can do. Hudson actually is the favorite here with the mount on Power Zen. So we have Power Zen and Christmas. Seventh Gentleman. Look to see what these two are going to do here. Or will there be an upset in the mud? And we're off in the last heat of the day, the 3-year-old Eliminator tournament.
And we got Seventh Gentleman and Power Zen, the two we just talked about. 1 and 2 here early on. Seventh Gentleman with the early lead, the head lead over Power Zen, followed by Tremendous Horrendous, Dutton Ranch in third. Just outside of In Time from Dash Stable sitting on the rail, followed by the Troublesome from Chrisman, who's 3 wide. Dog Rose and Rank Amateur form the field out as we make our way to the top of the turn. It's Seventh Gentleman, the 3-1 favorite, as nearly a full length lead now over Power Zen, who's sitting on the inside and looks to be giving up ground here to In Time and Tremendous Horrendous. So, Seventh Gentleman holding on to the lead here as we hit the top of the stretch over Power Zen. The 2 horse looks strong. In Time from Dash Stables look to split the 2 leaders. Not seeing much movement here in the rest of the field. The 6 horse from Star of the Desert moving up, Rank Amateur, but it's all Chrisman. Shows his class here and follows up on the first round win with another win here for Seventh Gentleman. Followed by In Time, Power Zen, and Rank Amateur. So no problem for the mug with Chrisman here, as this horse is now 2 for 2. Let's check out the winning time. It was 134.29. 134.29 for Chrisman. Well done, well done. Well, congrats to everyone that advanced here in this tricky day of racing for in the mud here at Digital Downs. Let's see. There we go. All right, that was a lot of fun. I think that was like 15, 16 heats. Yep, some congrats going out to the man. Tough one for some of the guys that didn't advance with some good horses, but you will see the open card now. So that's, hey, nothing wrong with that either. There is a disqualification we have to go through, so I'll make sure everybody knows about that as well. If you haven't seen it already, I'll make sure the stables know that are in that heat. And make sure to check the other races that are posted. The 4-year-old round 3 is posted. We still have the 2-year-old that's open for entries, both the under 100 and the regular. So make sure we get those in. And, when we, just a side note here, when we do these live streams, people come on and volunteer their time. Anybody who wants to jump on one of these streams can just let me know. I can send you the link. You can always jump on with us if you want, even if you don't want to use a camera. All that's fine as well. Just remember, though, from a courtesy standpoint and a respect standpoint, that the people that come on here and do this podcast, that that's their own time. They're volunteering for this stuff. So just keep that in mind in some of the comments and stuff when certain people win races and things like that. It's kind of inappropriate. But yeah, so I appreciate people coming on, and I just don't like to see flack for people volunteering their time. Other than that, it's a great tournament. It's a great show, and looking forward to the next one. Thanks for show on Monday for a 2-year-old. Is that when a 2-year-olds run Monday? I'm not even sure when a 2-year-olds run. Is that Monday? Well, today's Saturday. Tomorrow is what? 4-year-olds? No, tomorrow's not the 4-year-olds. Let me see. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 12th. There's nothing tomorrow, right? Or am I wrong? None tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So 2-year-olds on Monday. Yeah, most likely we'll have a show for 2-year-olds on Monday. Stay posted for that. We'll try to figure out if we got a group that's going to do that together, or if someone is solo, or whatever it may be. So, but we also don't want to scare people off from doing live streams. We are a very, very cool community, and we love it when everybody, chips in. And so yeah, that's that. All right, listen, that's it for me and my little lecture. Had fun calling the races. Had some good wins there. I would say Dutton was the stable of the day for the Eliminator. Really showed his horse's versatility. A lot of the favorites got through too. They didn't win, but maybe they handled the mud well enough to get through second, third, or fourth. Tough break for the folks that didn't advance, but now you get to race the card. So good luck on the open card. Make sure you break your maidens, you hit your division races, get your added money races, then maybe try a low stakes race, hit the graded stakes, whatever you want to do. Just have a lot of fun. Breed, trade, win. And remember, the sales packs are still out there. I will refresh them tonight. And the homebreds look good so far this season. And yeah, that's that. So, guys, thanks again for participation. The guys in the chat, thanks as always for participating. And see you next time. I'm out of here. Take care.